Hey everyone, Shawn here, Wisdom in Golf. I have so many students that when they're working on positioning in the backswing, they really struggle to bring it on the golf course because the brain needs to know that you can still hit the shot from your new position. And if you don't stop at the top and execute from there, you're going to really struggle to bridge the gap. So for those of you who are way too deep in the backswing and you're trying to get more width in the backswing, when I'm giving my online lessons, I ask my student to go to the top of the backswing and stop and match the top of the backswing to the shot that they want to hit. And the success rate with that is through the roof, guys, okay? So really pay attention to this video. And then you'll understand why Cameron Young and Jake Knapp and Ernie Els and Fred Couples, these Tempo Town dudes, how important that is, because it helps them stay with the shot and it helps them stay with what's successful, okay? So, if I wanted to hit a little fade here, this is a reachable par 4, 313 yards when I'm firing on all cylinders. And I want to start this toward the left bunker and fade it back toward the pin. This is the direction that I want to go in. So what I'm going to do, I want to catch this on the way up and in that direction. So right now it feels like I'm on the way up and in the direction that I want to start the ball. I'm going to go to the top of the backswing and stop. So from there, does it feel like when I swing that it's going to catch the ball on the way up and into the direction that I want to start the ball, which is just barely left edge of this? And the answer is pretty good. Yes. Yes. So if I do a practice swing and observe the blur, yes, that path is really moving in the direction that I want to go. So you don't want to rush through that transition. You want to keep it nice and smooth and see if you can identify that the top of the backswing actually matches the task that you want to execute. Yes. It's not bad. I hit that a little on the toe, and that's why it started a little right and it drew back towards the right center of the fairway. I'm in a great spot. That's a good miss. I'm going to make a small readjustment. This is what's fun when you go out and play on your own. There's my intermediate point. I want up and through in that direction. No, that doesn't fit. No, that doesn't fit. That fits. All right. So from there, I can deliver my task, which is flicking the tee into a nice somersault in that direction. Oh, man. That was beautiful. Just started a little more left than what I wanted, and it didn't fade back. So I'm going to be through those trees. I'm going to have a very difficult pitch over that bunker toward that pin, but this is the kind of risk-reward hole, and that was plenty deep enough. That would have definitely bit at the green. So super solid contact. Just didn't fade the way I wanted to, but that was spot on. All right, first one is in A1 position. This is a great miss. That pin is a real sucker pin though, so I got to keep that a little left of this pin. I have a little intermediate point, a little wormhole here in front of the ball that I'm going to stay on the right edge of. And now I need the swing to move in that direction. So when you look at my swing back here, this feels like momentum wants to feed in that direction. Bring that in. So now, there's my takeaway that matches. There's the top of the swing that matches. And there's the blur that's going in that direction. So I'm going to, it's about a 60-yard shot. So we're going to see if we can't allow the sole of the club to nip this dandelion stem just perfectly in that direction. Right there. So conservative, but spot on as far as direction of that divot. I want it to stay left of the pin, and my distance control was really good on that one. Let's see if we can make a birdie. Lucked out between two trees. I have a nice little window here over the bunker. The pin's far enough away from the bunker where I don't have to worry about how high I'm going to hit it. There's my intermediate point. That matches up with that direction very nicely. And that's a 40-yard shot. That's pin high. Let momentum cut that way. Hey, hey, hey. How about them apples? 2 birdie chances. So green slopes back to front. It will move a little to the right. It's a little bit uphill. The grain is also this way. So it's going to move maybe a cup. Yes, momentum wants to go that way. Let momentum roll it into the hole. Ding dong. How about them apples? We got a birdie on the first ball. See the ball roll in. And almost had a birdie on the second one. Fun par 4 here. Nice fade hole. I'm going down the left rough line, fading it back toward the center. If it stays left rough, not a problem. The pin's in a good spot. The rough's not too long. And I got wedge into my hands. So, got my intermediate point. Now, this feels like I can go in that direction. No, yes, no, yes. So, yes, yes. The key is to continue into that direction once we've confirmed. Oh, man, yes. That is so good. That is bliss. So a nice little 290 drive up the hill slightly. We got 90 yards left. The pin's on that top tier. So, man, this is a go pin. You have to go for it. Nice smooth lob wedge. I don't have an intermediate point, so I'm going to create one legally. Notice how I'm just doing back and through without stopping. I scuff the grass. I can see that's a little too far right of the pin. So I want to be a little left of that little blur there. So a little left of that. And that should put us right on the target. So, yes, that fits. That should be pretty good. Just a little under the hole. We're going to have to work a little bit on that one, but it's about 20, 22 feet. Yes, I chickened out. See the pin at the back? If I'm over the green or too far right and I'm trying to attack this pin, it could turn out bad because I short side myself. So this is where I want to miss. Now I got a nice uphill putt to that plateau. It's not too severe. Just need the right pace. So that's not going to make it. That's way too much. Kind of like that. So that's in balance. Really important to do that acid test to know that you won't have any surprises. So I'm seeing the ball go up that slope and then follow the left edge of that flagstick into the hole. So I'm seeing that ball go in. Just a little bold through there. Greens are getting faster. So the beauty of, if you miss a putt, don't be disappointed and look away. See how that ball is passing the hole. So now I have a really good idea of what the break is. It was just a little less than I expected. So this putt is going to be pretty straight because I'm coming back up the slope a little bit. It's going to be inside left edge. So that's way too far left. Still too far left. That's inside left edge. See the ball roll in. Is that the grain, Sav? All right. Bogey. Excuse me, sir. Could you put the flag a little bit more over there next time? Thank you. Appreciate it. So bottom line, when you're using momentum in the swing like we show all our students to do, you're going to get a beautifully rhythmic and steady and smooth transition. The transition will look like you're pausing. It'll feel like you're pausing, especially if you have a tendency to rush the swing. If you tend to rush the swing, take the time to identify that, yeah, my backswing does fit that direction. Start on the range. Work your way to a full pause. Stop at the top. Feel, can that perform the shot? Yes. Go ahead and just give it a little bit of momentum and deliver from there. So then the brain goes, hey, I didn't realize I could hit the ball from there too, and that felt much better. Now you're on the way to bridging that gap to help you deliver the shot. But if every time you go out on the golf course, you say ball, hit ball, the brain says, well, when I hit the ball, this is the move that I make. However, if I take the ball and I send it that way with momentum, this is a better move and it'll start to gravitate toward those better positions. Okay? One more hole, par 5. Let's go. This is really great. So I've got a nice intermediate point I'm going to stay left of. I'm staying a little left of that stake that they just put down for the tournament today, toward the shadows of the trees down the left-hand side of the fairway with a nice fade. If it overfades, I am able to carry the bunkers from here, and I got a beautiful angle to the green from there. So this is bombs away. But I have to use momentum to deliver my bomb. I can't use force. Here we go. Oh, that is just freaking perfect. Tell me you got that move. Oh, that's deep. Ooh. All right. 560 par 5. I got 260 left. Solid drive. I have my intermediate point taking me left edge of bunker with a little fade to front right of bunker. I just need 250 in the air. The rest should roll up. Nice smooth momentum that way. Just pushed it a bit off the toe. Come on back. Ah, yeah, we'll have an easy chip up from there from the right side of the green. Excellent miss. Watch this, guys. Look at the lie I have here. So if I let the sole of the club, look at the tire tracks and the damage here, but I have a big tuft of grass. If I let the sole of the club touch the ground, take a normal divot, I'm going to go clean underneath this ball. So I have to hover the club in the air here and feel like I'm going to be cutting through the mid portion of the grass. So I'm going to take a little practice swing here just to feel how much resistance that's going to be. And I want to know how much momentum I need to land this about 10 feet onto the green and then roll it up to the pin. It can go either way. I'm right on a ridge. So if anything, I want to stay below the hole. So I'm going to line this up just a little left. I got a perfect tuft of grass there, so I need the speed. Here we go. I like it. Retake my tuft of grass. Look at this. I can't ground the club. So I'm letting it hover. I'm not opening the face. I'm keeping it closed because I don't want to fluff under the ball. And I'm going to use momentum to land it there. Here we go. That works. Nice straight uphill putt for birdie. Let's see if we can finish under. So we have a little 10-footer, and we're gonna let it drift. It's gonna drift a little bit to the right. So I'm gonna see this go in at 630. This in balance. If I let momentum go, that's too far left. That feels pretty good. You like that, Sav?
Yeah.
Oh. A little backfire. Go, go.
Pow pow.
There we go. Did you like that little backfire? Not so good for the focus, is it? Just to back off. Okay, we got the picture. We got a balanced structure, a balanced arm putter unit. That can't go in. That's closer, still can't go in. That's pretty good. That feels just inside left. So see the ball roll in, ding dong. Dead straight, Sav. That's all your fault. So Mr. Even Par strikes again, but the goal here this year, I want to do a lot more of these and get my game back into a little more sharpness. And I'm looking for low 60s this year because the swing just feels too good. It just needs to sharpen up on the golf course, including the short game. So these greens are almost summer conditions right now. Hopefully in the next month, we'll be closer to our goal.